Rikki was suddenly bitten by a dragonfly. His fingers were soon covered with tiny thorns. His hand was stuck to the sink. Rikki yanked the sink down with all his might, but he accidentally knocked a school bully to the ground. The bully was furious. He punched Rikki in the face. Rikki easily dodged the bully's punch. He smiled at his classmates, but he accidentally knocked one of his classmates into a beekeeper's box. A lot of bees flew out of the box and scared the students away. After school, Rikki went to a quiet place. He wanted to check if he had supernatural powers. He climbed up the wall. To his surprise, he realized that he could not only climb the wall quickly, he could also dance around the wall with ease. At that moment, he heard the sound of brakes. He saw a grandmother crossing the street. Rikki ran and pushed her out of the way, and he was hit by the front of a car. People ran over to him and found Rikki unharmed. They all thought he was a hero. Then Rikki saw the grandmother struggling in the excavator. He made a quick and Rikki told him that he had supernatural powers. Grandpa didn't believe him. He grabbed a fruit knife and poked Rikki in the stomach, but the knife was bent. Now Grandpa believed him. One day Rikki wanted to buy a car to take his girlfriend for a drive, so he and his grandmother went to the bank to get a loan, and there was a robber robbing the bank. Rikki didn't use his powers to stop the robbery. The robber tried to escape, but he couldn't open the door. Instead, Rikki opened the door for him. At that moment, there were gunshots outside. Rikki ran out to see and saw that his grandfather had been injured by the robbers, but he didn't criticize him. Grandpa told Rikki that the more power he has, the more responsibility he has to take in order to train his superpower better. Rikki went to a superhero school with a bald man. Hey, every student has their own superpower. Some can walk through the wall, some can blow people's heads off with a sneeze, others can shoot lasers out of their eyes. The female teacher told Rikki to become a superhero. A superhero suit is a must. When he got home, Rikki made himself a superhero costume. At night, he became the guardian of the city. Then the newspapers were full of stories about him. And then a dangerous man, Leon, appeared. He had a bomb strapped to his body. He tried to kill the people of the city. Rikki punched him to the ground. Leon pulled out 2 flying daggers and threw them at Rikki. Rikki jumped up and dodged them. It turns out Leon has a serious disease. If he wanted to live, he needed to kill someone. One day Leon began his murderous plan again. He threw a bomb at the ceiling. A heavy piece of the wall fell. It crushed Rikki to the floor. Rikki lifted the wall as hard as he could and threw it away. Then Leon threw another bomb at Rikki. It's about to explode. Rikki does a few backflips to get to Leon. Leon was killed by the explosion. His girlfriend was knocked off the building by the shockwave. Rikki rushed after her. At the critical moment, he sprouted wings. He learned to fly, and